How's it, folks? Techland has just released a hotfix for the PlayStation, Xbox and PC. The game version should now be 1.15.3, and some of the PC players might recognize some of these changes as it was part of the 1.15.2 update released last week. But now they added a couple more changes and made it available for the Xbox and PlayStation players as well. So let's go through them. Starting off with, items given throughout the story will now be dropped on the ground if they did not fit into the inventory or stash. Players who lost the Tolga and Fatine quest items because their inventory and stash were full will now receive them after loading the game or sleeping in-game. An empty inventory and stash slot is required. Fixed an issue with a redundant blurry screen after using the performance benchmark option. Fixed an issue with Delta sometimes visibly clipping with environmental objects. Some changes to point of interests, noises and flashlight making AR behavior more natural. Fixed an issue with a redundant shotgun available for purchase at Jay's store. Fixed a crash that could occur while throwing molotovs while in a co-op session. Fixed an issue with missing additional loot from all containers inside the THV Genomics Center. Fixed an issue with players not being able to pick up their dropped items after dying. Fixed an issue with showing negative numbers in statistics on survivor mission summary screens. Fixed visual glitches that could happen while using FSR and FSR2 upscalers. Fixed an issue with improper light distribution in the St. Paul Cathedral. Fixed an issue where melee damage affects for Villador monsters gear pieces which granted 70% damage bonus instead of 7%. Fixed an issue in the Lost Armory quest where both players in co-op could get stuck in a quest failed screen if they failed when chasing Tackhead. UI text and translation tweaks. Fixed an issue with missing items if the player has a full stash and adds a new item into it. Items should return to players who lost them. Added a warning screen for the action. Rebalanced erroneously re-rolled gear affixes to pre-update state. Fixed an issue with player being unable to run if they changed weapon while aiming. Fixed one-time tutorials appearing on community maps. Fixed an issue where names of Carrier's Guild Locker and Board were swapped in the map legend. Fixed an issue with the Shitu charm granting minus 25% stamina cost with melee weapons instead of minus 15%. Fixed an issue where the first pilgrim gear pieces restored 100% stamina instead of 10%. Added more variants of weak biters to the AR population, localization and translation tweaks. And if you are curious about the gameplay happening on while I was going through those patch notes, that will be part of a separate video I'm busy working on. I just thought I would tease it in this one. Other than that, I hope you all have a fantastic day, take care, and cheers for now.